What's going on, guys? Jeffrey's Reviews here with another whiskey review. This time we have Angel's Envy Finish Rye. So this is a rye whiskey finished in Caribbean rum cask. It is 50% alcohol by volume or 100 proof, and obviously this bottle is partially gone, almost halfway gone, I would say, a little bit more. I've had this, I've sipped on it, and this is the first time I'm reviewing it. I wanted to sooner, but I've been busy, so we're going to do a little review. I'll let you know what I think overall. Again, this one, it's being 100 proof works very well in this case, because the big thing and the big takeaway I do get from this one, and I'll let you know, it's a very, very sweet whiskey. So, well, I'll tell you what I get on the nose. Let's do a little smell. Okay. So right away, you do get almost a candied, dry fruit, maybe a little bit of butterscotch, kind of a rum smell as well. Very sweet. Yeah, definitely, very, very sweet. Right off the bat. So, you know, you don't necessarily get that rye characteristic. You do get a little bit, but overwhelmingly it just turns very, very sweet. So let's take a little taste. All right. So right away, on the palate, you do get a lot of actually, you know, doing this and really taking back thinking, I first get more of that sugary sweetness, almost like a candied, like a fruit type of sugar, but then it follows really nicely with a bit of the rye, so, and some of the oak from the barrels, which is nice. You do definitely get that rum taste overall. It's very sweet, almost that butterscotch kind of taste, a little bit oaky. So yeah, overall, and it finishes pretty smooth, but you do get, again, more of that butterscotch, maybe brown sugar, that dry fruit candy flavor in the actual whiskey itself. Don't get me wrong, you do get a decent amount of rye. I wish you would have a little bit more rye though. It's almost overwhelmed by the cask that it was finished in. I believe it's 18 months. I would have to look which it was finished in, and like I said, the one thing I wish it give more of that rye characteristic to help balance it out. And it's a good thing that it is a little higher proof. If this was just regular 40, I don't know if it would be drinkable. The fact that it's higher, you do get a little bit of the alcohol burn. And it's not long. I would say more low to medium on the actual finish itself, but for me, it's tough because I like the overall flavors that it's presenting. I just wish it was a little bit more balanced and not just haphazard. You know, you start with that sweetness, then you get a little bit more of that rye, that grainy taste, but then it succumbs again to that very sweet, almost dessert-like whiskey finish with the rum cask. Like you would have rum, you know, maybe a glass of rum on the rocks and some nice dessert. But I mean, overall, it's good, but it always has that hint of the rum cask just throughout, and the rye takes second fiddle to that. So if you're a rye purist, you're probably not going to like this. If you're a whiskey purist, probably not going to like it. But if you like to try different variants, different select bottlings that different companies do, it may be good. You may really enjoy this. And I do like it. Don't get me wrong, it's something I probably wouldn't go out and buy again. That's just me. So it's good. The price point also, let's just talk about this briefly. This bottle retails for, I believe it's $84.99. So it's also a pretty expensive bottle to try. And for me personally, there's much better whiskeys to try, especially ryes. And I don't know if I really want to try some of the other ones that are finished in rum cask. I may. I think Jefferson's has a rye, which it's finished in rum, but definitely, as far as the bottle goes, if you're gonna get this, um, go in with a few people and just split the bottle. Enjoy it during an evening. Uh, have it as dessert. Have some of this on the rocks. Take maybe a shot just to get the full effect on the palate. But just my thoughts on this one. I hope you guys enjoy the video and let me know. Have you reviewed this particular whiskey? What are your thoughts? If I had to give it a grade, the highest it can honestly get is a B, just for me. So it's not going to get anything higher, maybe a B minus. So it's a very interesting take on a rye, but again, it just falls short with how muddled all the flavors become. If you like sweet, this one's definitely for you. So again, it just goes with your preference. Do you want more of that straight kind of whiskey taste, or do you want this to be just more of a dessert whiskey? That's what I would consider this. So hope you guys enjoy. Let me know. Cheers.